This video is going to be unlike my other videos. Normally I have a script that I read off, but for this one I simply just could not. I have some notes down, but I'm just going to start yapping. It's Sonic month here on Conrad's Crypt, and if you didn't know, we're celebrating Sonic throughout the month of May. If you've been paying close attention to the channel, you'll see that, well, a lot of the videos that I've released this month have been pre-recorded months before that. Well, to be totally honest with you, the time I am recording this, it is May 12th. I state this because in 2 hours, I'm going to go back to my high school for the last time in my life, and I'm going to go up onto a stage, I'm going to get my diploma, and I'm going to say a speech. May has been one of the busiest months for me. I do long distance track, which track is this week, state track is, which is one of the reasons why Sonic is important to me, and I'll bring that up later. I have family that are coming into town that have just driven hours out here just to see me. I will not have a lot of time to do stuff during the month of May, but I wanted to. I wanted to do Sonic Month. Now, why would I do Sonic Month? I've not had the best relationship with Sonic these last couple of years. And by that I mean I just really haven't been like an active user base. This all changed for me though when I went out and I watched the Sonic 3 movie. Sonic 3 movie changed my entire ideologies on the franchise itself. It was the only movie that has the honor of being up there with Spider-Verse where I went and seen it twice in movie theaters. It was for the first time in my life that I ever made a theory video. It was the first time in my life that I ever really wanted to talk about something like that. I have no desire to ever make theory videos ever again like that unless something really sparks it, but Sonic seemed to spark that in me. I wanted to honor that. I wanted to honor that video that got me over 100 subscribers, and I wanted to honor the Blue Blur by dedicating the first month like this to him. Now, why is Sonic important to me? He's fast. I like going fast. My entire life, I have been told to take it slow. By my teachers, take it slow. All the way through elementary school, all the way to senior year. The one thing my teachers have told me is that he's great in the classroom, but he goes too fast. He needs to take his time. And I don't know if I'm ADHD. I could be, or I could just be someone who's high energy. Sonic has always felt relatable to me on that type of way. I brought it up earlier, but I am a long distance track runner. Sonic is so relatable to me because he's a runner. Running is the hardest and most freeing thing you could possibly do with your life. Just a week ago, we took a trip to a big meet in a big town. Our coach took us to this place to run, and it was probably the most beautiful place I have ever seen in my life. It just reminded me, Sonic loves running, and so do I. He loves the feeling of pushing himself. He loves the feeling of meeting new people, and he loves the feeling of just being able to go anywhere. It's not like most sports. Soccer, you're stuck on a field. Wrestling, you're stuck on a mat. Running? Well, the world is your oyster. And Sonic has just taught me that it's fun. It's amazing. One of the best runs I've ever been on in my life. I got lost. Now, I was starting to freak out, but on my phone, who else would play but Escape from the City? And that's what I realized. I wasn't lost. I was having an adventure. 2 hours from now, I will graduate high school. I will be done. And to be honest, I'm a bit freaked out. 2 months from now, I'm going to college, and it will be the first time in my life that I will not have my parents and I will not have a support group with me. And it has me a little bit freaked out. Sonic has taught me it's okay to move on. A lot of people, to me, just cannot move on. And it's just such a shame. I feel like we could have such a better society if people could move on. And to you watching this video, I don't know what your scenario is. I don't know what's going on in your life, and I know it might be a bit pessimistic for me to say to move on and to go forward with life when I myself have not experienced what you have, but you just gotta, man. That's what we need to do. That's what this franchise can teach us about. Shadow the Hedgehog is such a great character to me. Not because he's cool, not because he's badass, but because he learned. What happened to him with Maria is absolutely a sham. And most people nowadays would do the same thing he did, but much worse. We need to move on from all these past events. We need to move on from all this trauma if we're truly going to move forward in life. Sonic has also taught me that it's okay to make mistakes. I have screwed up over and over and over again in my life, and I'm sure I'm gonna screw up over and over and over again more. That's fine. It might be unhealthy to take a mentality of a video game character. I've started to try and adapt his chill attitude towards life. That no regrets. You mess up, you learn right then and there, and you move on. And honestly, I don't know if it's just me hoping it's that. I don't know if it's me tricking myself into thinking that. It has honestly helped me out a lot to just say, I'm gonna move on. I have to move on. I cannot regret it. I have to learn from it. Sonic has taught me a lot about life. All of these characters have. They all bring a smile to my face. But more importantly, the one thing they've taught me is that I have to live and learn.